What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fall and Rise podcast. This is episode 12. Sorry for the late upload. It's bad weather outside.
Yeah.
Didn't have time to, film it on the weekend, so we're doing it now. We're in a new location. We are in the best barbershop in Montreal.
No, that's hype.
That's my opinion.
No, legit. Like, look around.
Like, bro, this is nice. Like, this is nice right here.
You should have got a haircut before this.
I should have, but you were late, so.
Shout out to
Yeah.
them. Something about that. So we have a first guest on the podcast. Do you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? I'm Sage.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So
You'll get to know me.
Sage is humble. He's an ex-basketball player. Played at Dawson College. Played, 2 years D1?
No,
One year D1?
1 year D1, 2 years D2.
And then you went to Bishop's.
Yeah. 1 year there.
1 year at Bishop's. And
Then-
then you started on this journey
Yeah.
of dance.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we get into that, we'll recap the RSQ week. Kind of the same thing, huh? We were just talking about how it's like the same story. Like there's no new things. Vanya's undefeated.
They're still undefeated.
The top three, Momo's won 2 games. Vanya won 2 games.
Yeah.
Rebeth won 1 game. We were supposed to play against Unawa, but the weather they canceled our game.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all the same.
Standings are pretty much standing the same.
But it's actually interesting because between 4 to 7.
Yeah, that's the real race right now.
Anybody could. Dawson, I think it's Dawson, Champlain, Edouard, and St. Foy.
Mm-hmm.
They all have a chance to make playoffs, which is kind of crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that top 4 is
top 4.
stayed
Top
like
3.
Top 4 with Dawson.
But Dawson almost got the same record as Champlain, man.
I feel like they're gonna stay there though. I don't know what the schedule.
Well, they
is
have
like,
Daddy's killing it still.
This guy's really good, bro.
He's tough.
Honestly, I do think he's underrated.
Have you seen him play?
I saw him hit a game winner once. That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the only game I went to from Dawson game I went to like a long time, and he hit like a game winner from half court.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. That's last year. Last year.
I don't know what it was. I can't remember, but
Yo, Russ, when was that? When was that? That Daddy hit that half court shot.
was Hagen too? Not Hagen.
No. It was against John Abbott. It was last year. It was
It
last
was
year.
gangster though, and he didn't even celebrate or nothing. He just kind of just banged it and just like played it cool, like D-Rose or something, So
Yo, it's so funny because the thing is, last year we played John Abbott. We went to overtime. Our boy Anthony Fizeru hit a buzzer 3 to beat them.
Yeah.
In overtime. Next week, Dawson did the same thing. Yo, we felt so bad for John Abbott. But yeah. Anyways, we played Dawson Friday. We beat them.
That's a good game.
Yeah. Well, Dadzy still gave us problems. I think he dropped like 22.
So they're missing a team. They're missing a team.
Who?
Dawson.
What do you mean?
You guys just only said Daddy right so far.
Oh yeah, no. Well, they have a kid. They have a kid named Billy. He's a rookie.
Rookie. Yeah, that guy's
He's average
real
18. He's nice. He's super strong. He reminds me of Xander.
Okay,
Everybody remembers Xander. John, he was like 44 in CJEP somehow, but he was killing it.
He's still playing ball.
He's still playing about 60. Like, I don't get great shape, but yeah. There's those 2 guys. Now Noble,
Yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah.
Niall's actually no barber too, huh?
Yeah, I know that too. I heard that.
Yo, Niall, hit him up. You should get a job.
He's loafing.
Yo, he's in the freaking basement working like a homeless person.
I used to do that.
I know. That's actually great. You know, he used to cut my hair for $5, like in classrounds at Dawson.
I know, we talked about it.
Yo, he used to leave my hair on the floor. We just leave. 4th floor.
I almost got expelled for that.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. And now look at you.
Yeah, man. Worked your way up.
Yeah, it's a slow grind.
It's that rise.
Yeah. Oh, the rise. No fall. Rise and fall? No.
Yeah.
Rise, no fall.
No fall. Well, you fell a couple times. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
but move on.
But yeah, Vandy won 2 games. They're 11-0.
I know.
Blew out 2 teams again, won by 30 each game.
I'm telling you, the undefeated season is looking more likely.
You think they're gonna go undefeated?
Yo, honestly.
How many games are left?
5.
And I'm talking regular season.
But they still got regular season. So they're 11-0, but they still gotta play Dawson.
But who came close to beating them?
Us, probably the closest.
Which was
Wait, didn't y'all lose by like 12?
12?
20. Damn.
Yo,
Yo.
what are you saying? It was like a 7-point game with like 5 minutes.
Was it that close?
But did it get to 20?
No, I got
No, I feel like it was double digits.
Well, just hopefully they don't start thinking about it and they actually get there. That'd be cool if somebody gets there.
Yeah, to go undefeated? It hadn't happened, huh?
Yeah.
It hasn't happened in a long... I don't think it's happened in a long time.
Well, they're in Canada, what they ranked?
4th.
Fourth, yeah, they're fourth. Yeah,
Are the other teams, any of the other teams undefeated?
no.
Who's the number 1 ranked team? I
In-
think number 1 ranked team's undefeated. Other than that, they're all got losses. But we were ranked 3rd. Rebel was ranked 3rd at the beginning of the year. Then we lost to Vanier by like 12. And then we lost to Momo by 3.
Momo's still good?
Well, Momo has, again, I don't want to disrespect any of the players, but they got 2 legit players. They have Blondeau, who's going to go probably D1, hopefully D1.
Yeah.
Ellie, I don't know about his eligibility. I don't know what's going on there, but
He's playing this semester, right?
yeah, he should be D1. He has a talent D1.
Oh, definitely.
I just don't know about the academic part, how that works out. But like, they're both really good. Like Blondeau's like a 6-foot guard that just gets the basket at will, and then you got Ellie, who's what 6'5", 6'6". He looks tall. Like he looks like 6'8". But
This is like how many years in a row? They lost. When did they lose their guys? That was last year?
last year. No, they won 3 championships in a row. And 1 nationals.
So you're second, third is Momo.
No, well, us and Momo are tied. So Momo's 9-2 right now. We're 8-2.
Yeah.
And Vanya's 11-0.
Damn. Vanier.
Vanya's looking good now. Well, they have G, you know, Naginu.
Yeah, I watched you guys highlight with Vanier, and I actually heard about their trip to the States where they beat like one of the top prep programs, or almost beat one of the top. They beat one and they lost to one, but tight. And I was like,
no, they're a problem.
yeah, caught me off guard.
Did you play with Bowie?
Yeah.
So Bowie's Naginu's older brother.
You know what Bowie is? I don't know
My
if that's
cousin.
snitching, but it's crazy. He has an agency for e-games, esports.
What?
I don't know if I'm incorrect. Somebody told me that, but like I was like, what the hell?
Congrats, Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know Bowie's been doing some big things over there. I know he changed to the University of Brock.
Oh, big time.
But that was a good, like Bowie, he was the captain of the basketball team.
Yeah,
and
he was
the
he's
soccer
a
team.
leader.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, he's a
He's
leader.
sport
He just has like that type of personality.
Yeah, he played AAA soccer and AAA basketball.
I heard his cousin Ginyu is like the same type of ways.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
reminds me of Kemba.
Yeah, he plays like Kemba.
Kemba Walker,
Oh,
exactly
that's
like
a
Kemba.
good person.
Legit, he's a little Kemba Walker.
But yeah, they're loaded then. They have like a bunch of vets basically, and
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't have any like weak links, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know how most teams will pick one guy and be like, okay, we're going to attack this guy. They don't have any really weak links, so it's like...
They legit have like 3 MVP candidates, like legit in their
Which is tough because then it's like, that's what we're going to talk about. It's kind of like, who do you give it to? You know, you have a team who's 11-0,
yeah.
but there's 3 guys who can give the MVP. Or you give it to a guy like Blondeau, who has teams in 2nd place, like 9-2.
But is he putting up James Harden
He's
numbers?
putting up 27-5.
27?
No, 20 points, 7
Okay,
rebounds. 20 points,
Oh,
7 rebounds, and 5
But he's
assists.
a legit candidate.
But none of the Vanny guys average more than 15 because they're blowing out teams by
20 and
30.
15 are close. I don't know. Who's the leader on Manning? It's not.
G, again,
And is he one of the guys averaging?
well, he's averaging 14.
They have like 3 guys averaging like 14, 15.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Kareem Main's averaging 15.
Like if he was averaging 27, like high 20s, 20 is good. 20 is amazing. First of all, like, but like to be on a second place team, like what KD got it. Did KD go with the Warriors?
Well, no, not
Steph
with
got. They always give it to the best player
on the
on
best
the best
team.
team. Yeah.
But it's just
So you have to put up
obvious.
remarkable numbers.
But he's playing with less talent than Vanny.
No, absolutely, and he's probably amazing. I haven't seen him play, but he's probably amazing.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
But for it to be a 9-2 and is this supposed to be the rebuilding year?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be the rebuilding year. He's a monster. James Harden, I would say though, like you just have to be like 10 points above.
Okay.
Like,
But he's still averaging 7 rebounds and 5 assists.
yeah,
And like 3 steals.
triple double guy. Eh?
Yeah, he's close.
Well, yeah, it's
Like,
9-2 and 11-0, and Danny has to play out the rest of the season anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's say Momo beats Vanny, I think we gotta give it to Blondeau.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one for
And
sure.
then it's also like if our team goes undefeated second half, we have like Seb.
Yeah, he would become a legit.
Well, when was the first game this semester? Just passed?
Yeah, last 2
Okay,
days.
so you got so much time. What do you
it
mean?
passes by quick, man. Yo, we have
Like,
like
that's quick, yeah.
Yeah, but you have games that people are probably might lose, might win, and now you're gonna see like the teams that are at the forefront. Who's gonna be the best team going into the playoffs? You know, so yeah, there's a lot of time to discuss.
We had Blondeau in our early predictions.
yeah, we thought Blondeau would win MVP.
What year is he? Second year?
Third
Third
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
So just even after this year. Again, he won 2 championships in a row. He has never lost, so like he has that.
So lucky.
No, I swear they don't. I hope they don't take.
I feel like a loser, bro. Like you played basketball for how long and just taking L's all the
time. Man, that's why I tell these kids not to take it for granted, man.
No, it's
like,
passes.
That's all. I won a championship my last year in high school. But I haven't won since. At Dawson, I lost twice. At Concordia, I lost 3 times in the semis.
Only championship I've won. I played football, basketball, and baseball. The only championship I ever won was baseball when I was like 8 years old. The only championship. We won tournaments and stuff, but basketball, no. Like there's always talent. Always had a talented team. Played on Lasalle. Lasalle was talented. Dawson. At Bishop, we had like 3 7-foot guys.
Yeah,
the biggest team.
We lost in the final.
We got destroyed by Miguel every
30,
game.
yeah.
We got destroyed. Miguel ripped us solo.
You beat us in the semi though. Yeah, that was messed up. Yo, I'm just trying to relax, right? We're at the hotel. Provincials championships are in Laval in Quebec City. I go to the hotel. We'll go to the jacuzzi, and Jalil. Who's the other guy that likes to talk a lot?
Not Kurt.
No, talks a lot. Like talks a lot of shit.
From Montreal?
No, yeah, Montreal, but played for Bishops. Played with you and Jalil.
Did he play? Where did he play in Montreal? It's Chris Henry.
Yeah, Chris Henry.
Just talk a lot of shit. Chris Henry's nice, man.
Yeah, he likes to talk so much shit.
Jalil talks for no reason.
Yeah.
More than you?
Yeah, no, not more.
Yeah, he talks a lot.
I talk a lot. But like, yeah, we're in the jacuzzi and it was just so awkward. And they killed us the next day. Killed us. We couldn't beat you guys. They were too big. They legit had 3 7-footers that would just like rotate.
But McGill ripped us.
And then the next day McGill ripped them. And they just like it's not that they're bum players, but they were just like they just knew how to play.
Yeah.
But if you saw them like in the YMCA, you'd kill them.
Yeah, you wouldn't think. You wouldn't think. No, they were good. They were good, man. They had like guys, but yeah, it's just like it didn't match up. Like we lost games, in like just tournaments, and I was like, how? I forget. Yeah.
But if you would have just waited 2 years, you would have won, or 1 year.
1 year. The next year. In LaSalle, when I left LaSalle the year after, because I went to Dawson, I could have stayed 1 more year, but I just wanted to play. I wanted to play at Dawson, and they actually won a championship.
So maybe you're the problem.
I don't consume the ball that much, so I wouldn't say that I'm the problem, but I just have bad luck, bro. No championships.
I feel you.
I'm trying to get one now.
Yeah? Well, it's looking like it. We'll put up a trophy somewhere in here.
Yeah.
But yeah. But then for the girls, Dawson girls are so dominant.
I heard about that.
Yo, it's so dominant. Like they were dominant when you played, they were dominant when I played, but now they're like at another level. Like they undefeated season last year, won the championship. And then they won the nationals, won all the way to national finals, lost.
Yeah.
They lost their only game of the season was the last game of the season that they lost. And then this year they're undefeated again. And it's not even close. Like second place.
It's all Quebec girls?
Yeah. You know how Trevor does. And then like the thing is the second place team was like 7-1 and they're like 8-0, but like that one loss they lost by 20. Like it's not even like the gap is not even funny, huh? Like they're
just like they're too good. The talent level is like just way above.
They have like 2 starting five.
No disrespect.
They just like rotate and it's just dominance on dominance.
That's not fun. That's crazy. Like as a recruit, would you if you were a recruit, both you guys, how would you pick your team? Like, would you go to a situation like that and try to, or just win, but like win like that, like 30 every game, or would you go maybe second place or third place? Would you go for more shots?
Oh man, that's tough. Like right now, like mature Inti, like been through a lot of stuff Inti, could probably take the winning team.
Yeah. But
young Inti who wanted to just be a superstar probably would have just wanted to.
Like I like being the underdog, so it's like. I feel it would be just boring at some point, just winning that much.
Actually, you know what's funny is what he just said. I would probably go to the winning team too. I wouldn't go to the second place team. If I knew there was a winning team, I would 100% join them. And the basketball is just better. It's funner to play basketball when the ball moves and you cut and you actually cut for a reason. You know, like when you're cutting. I watched We can talk NBA.
Yeah.
So I watched James Harden, man, and I'm just watching highlights though. I just can't imagine
playing on the road.
Like I could see Eric Gordon just frustrated when he hit that game winner the other day. I was like, this guy just needed to hit like something important. He just needed to hit a meaningful shot because he feels like he's not getting like the ball anymore.
Did you see there was a graphic I saw on ESPN where it was like Klay Thompson had 44 points.
And 44 were assisted.
44 of his points were assisted.
Yeah.
So all his points were assisted, and James Harden was 37 points, zero were assisted.
Yeah, that's
No, that's wild. Like,
Okay.
well, he's just coming up and just like.
he's like Kinkler stuff. It's just,
No, it's nuts, man. He's coming down and literally just playing with like this ISO. He hits you with like a couple of not pointless dribbles, but he sets you up. Then hits you with a hesitation, gets half a step on you. He's too strong. To me, he's LeBron strength. Like people don't like give him that type of credit.
LeBron strength, though?
Yeah, he's strong, bro. Like he goes
I know
up,
he's strong.
he's going like he clears you so fast, man. Like elbow. He has those cheap offensive moves, the push-offs, and people go flying. Nobody's contesting him. And when they do contest him, he's pushing one guy into the next guy, and it's like a pick, and he's
like he's smart at getting the calls though.
Yeah,
like he's like a genius.
Yeah.
no, it takes skill. It takes skill to do what he's doing. It's just ugly to watch. So like if you're a legit basketball fan,
Well, if you watch the whole game and you're watching all the because the ball doesn't move, but it's like amazing.
The Rockets game is frustrating.
Because the thing is, like, when we watch the highlights, it looks nice, but legit, there's at least 15 possessions where he does nothing, and you're just like.
Well, that's they go down. I've noticed they go down a lot, so they'll be down like 15. It's like the type of games where you just turn off the TV. I'm not gonna watch no more.
Yeah.
But then they always come back because it's hot down the stretch. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's wild, man. But other than that, what else happened? Concordia won 2 games. They're 8-1. That dominant.
How's BU doing?
Who?
Bishops.
They're doing okay. They started off really hot. They started off 3-0.
Yeah.
Then it's been downhill since then.
But there's 5 teams.
Yeah, it's not tough.
Okay.
It's not tough. But it's between right now. Concordia is clearly the best team. Like they're 8-1. Their only loss was to UCAM at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
UCAM are starting to like.
Now they're starting to come up
build up.
Alex.
Yeah.
They got UCAM got like a.
That Momo guy, the guy that won National Player of the Year last year, and
Is a big guy, right? Okay.
Yeah, he's we were
So
talking.
he comes in
about
RCQ and just is it RCQ? What is it now? You sports RCQ, right?
It's RCQ.
So he just jumped from CJ University and is ripping everybody.
Yeah, still, he's averaging 19 and 9.
That's okay.
In his first season.
He does it like effortlessly.
But he does. That's bro. If you watch him play, you'd be like, who is this guy?
Like, I still don't understand.
I don't like. And we were talking about he was at Park X.
Yeah.
I think he won 4 out of 5 championships at Park X.
You go to those places.
But then he went to CJ. Momo wins 3 championships in a row and a national. Wins Rookie of the Year, MVP. Then goes to and then he beats Ottawa at Ottawa. No, at UCAM. Goes to Ryerson, beats Ryerson at Ryerson, drops 20.
Wait, with UCAM?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so UCAM has some big wins.
Yeah, they have some they beat Ryerson at Ryerson.
What's UCAM's record?
Now they're not too good.
So Laval, who's last? Laval or UCAM?
So it's right now it's
I'm assuming Bishops is third. They have to be.
Are they third?
Concordia, McGill.
Yeah, just get a check, please.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure it's Concordia. I don't know if it's McGill either, man. Yo, Concordia
Well,
was
there's 5 teams. Concordia, McGill, Laval.
Laval's last.
UCAM.
So it's Concordia, UCAM, McGill, Laval, and Bishop last.
Bishop's last.
Bishops in last place?
What's their record now?
They're 3-7.
3-7. Oh, so they went 3-0. Now
And
they're
who's in
So
fourth?
started 3-0 and lost every
Laval
single.
is 4th.
With what?
3-4.
3-4.
Damn, those are bad losses. That was a back-to-back weekend for sure. Damn.
Yeah, and Concordia's at McGill right. Concordia's at Laval right now. They're
So
probably
gotta
gonna
get
win
almost.
that.
Oh, Bishops gotta get in the playoffs.
No, they started 3-0. Now they're 0-7 in their last games.
But
That's
it's
tough.
only Concordia that's 8-1, and the second one is 4-5.
Yeah, like, Concordia's just like dominating everybody.
Yeah, no,
Like, by far.
they changed their whole offense. They had a kid named Adrian who's knocked down. Bro, you love him.
But I saw that. You guys covered them too, right?
A little bit.
It's the drug guy.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah.
But he unconscious, bro.
He does everything.
He hits a
Yeah,
lot,
stuff.
but he also just takes anything. Like
Guy's gangster.
anything.
Sometimes it gotta be like that.
That's the conversation I was having with him. Man. We're like,
This guy, for sure, have you seen it? That's the only he posts memes all the time. But you ever see his basketball? He makes consistent posts where he's just 10 feet behind the line. And you're like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, but that's what we talk about. We'll go with that because your philosophy on that is super dope. When I just shoot your shot.
Yeah, you said
what changed? When changed? When did that change?
when I stopped playing basketball.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It happened at a point at Bishops, but I was already like my body was it was my wrist. I messed up my wrist that year, and I just couldn't make shots anymore. So I had to start playing defense to get my playing time. But I hit a point where I was just like, because when I get into training camp, usually I'm amazing in training camp. Then I go on like this, not chill, but you get relaxed a bit, and then you start chilling. You know, you think you're good. You get some starts. You think you're good, but then there's other guys who are hungry. They come and they grab your spot, and then you have to get hungry again. You know, but it's hard to turn it on and off and whatnot. But anyways, I was at Bishop's, and I was like, bro, these practices are whack. I can't just not. I have to put the ball up. You know, like I can't have people not guarding me. So then I started jacking everything, unconscious, not thinking. I couldn't hear the coach. I couldn't hear nothing, and like. Any kid I talk to now about basketball, I tell them to do the same thing. You know, like there's no point. You figure out what shots are good or bad. You know, but and another thing too is coaches will never trust you until you make those shots. So you gotta go and take those shots. If you miss them, then you're still on the bench, whatever. But if you make them, then you're the guy. So that's why you have to jack them. That's why this guy jacks them. And
I never thought about it that way.
No, legit.
You have to, bro. You can end up playing your whole career. And you'll be a great practice shooter. And game time, you'll take your game plan shots. You will never, you'll regret your whole career, 100%. You got to take the shots that you think you can make. And once you don't make them, then you move on. You know,
So
you got to do what's good for the team.
Yeah.
And you will learn that through putting those shots up. But you got to put them up. If you think you can make them, you got to put them up. You have
So
to.
that's just confidence then.
Yeah, it's all confidence.
It's cool because he translated that to your entrepreneurship. Because like he was like basically like with his dance thing was pure like he was like, yo, I'm just shooting this shot. Like I don't care. I'm gonna.
You're about to shoot another shot right now. But yeah, I had to shoot them, you know, and that's why I regret. I learned so much from basketball because I regret so much about basketball. Like there's so much things I was good at that I never did. Like when I play games now and I just stick in the mid range, I'm sick, you know, like I'm nice, but nobody ever knows that because I don't, like I do that so rarely. It's like a mental, like sometimes I just like, I hit a shot in the mid-range, then I get another shot, then somebody backs up a bit, I step back and hit a three, and then I just play my whole game in the mid-range, and I'm good, and like the ball goes in. But like I've never done that. That's what I practiced when I was in the park by myself or wherever, practicing by myself, but I would never use that in a game because coaches just want threes or twos. But like, if you make shots, your coach doesn't care. He just like, give him the ball, and that's it, you know. And you find your role in, like, if you're not that guy, then you find your role on that team.
But that's the gem, though.
No, trust me. Every haircut I had with him was pure gems. But it's just like that. Like me too. I learned so much. Like now that I get to coach and stuff, coaching helped me, and like learning from Mike, who's a great coach. I'm like, I realize me too. Is so much regret. There's so much regret. And like I don't know if you feel that, but there's nostalgia. Like. I went to watch Concordia play.
Yeah, I hate watching McGill, bro.
I feel so like I've never been to McGill and watched a game, and I didn't understand it. Like I remember being on that court. They were like singing the national anthem. I was like, I remember being that. Yes. And then I remember being on the court hitting a shot, and I'm just like, bro, I was just sad, you know, like so much regret, and that's why I don't want to regret anything with Hoops on the Rise.
No, that's why
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make sure if I fail at Hoops on the Rise, whatever, but like I'm not gonna do the same thing because basketball wise. Like he said, I'll dominate in practice. Like, you guys, ex-teammates, would be like, yo, I would just go off. Even his teammates, the Bishop guys would be like, I was in the scouting report, and I didn't even play. Yeah. Like there was one time we played McGill, I wasn't on the scouting report. I was on the scouting report, and I wasn't on the score sheet. Like I wasn't eligible to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have to pay attention though. When you're a kid, when you can make shots like that,
that's wild,
you know.
Because these are the type of guys that he comes in and then he hits like 3 in a row, and then you're like. Everybody's scrambling. At that point, you lost. So once you start scrambling like that, it's like, coach, yo, you guard him, box him on. And you start freaking out. And then next thing you know, he's still killing it. He becomes like the point guard. He starts coming up, dishing, pulling in your face, and then that you lose to somebody you didn't plan for, you know? So you just got to make sure you know, like people who make shots, you got to make sure you know who those guys are.
I remember when we first played my first game against Bishops, and they had the scout report that said Sage, non-shooter.
Yes.
And I was like, Coach, you can fucking. All he does is shoot. You're like, nah. We watched a couple games, and that was his shots because he wasn't taking his shots. When we watched scouts, he was like wide open, pump fake, pass, one dribble pass, and we're like, oh my, that's not Sage. But then First play, he comes in, hits a 3. I was like, I told you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why you gotta just take your shot.
Shoot your shot.
And you're young.
Yeah.
He's 18, huh? You know that?
No,
he looks like he's 25.
25, yeah.
I
With no
swear.
mustache and no beard, he looks
I
25.
know, he's aging like a banana, but it's okay.
19 soon.
Oh, nice. When's your birthday?
January 29th.
Oh, damn.
Shit. Alright, we'll do something. Russ, what are we doing for his birthday?
His birthday? We're making him drunk.
Alright.
Nah. I
Hey,
say
yeah,
halal,
Oh,
bro.
that's true.
I say halal, bro.
How
I say halal.
We'll take you to I heard about a little hummus bar. We'll take you there.
Hummus bar?
Yeah, they have a bunch of hummus
He
stuff.
doesn't look too
I don't
happy.
know.
He doesn't look too happy. You're not down.
I like hummus.
Hummus is okay.
He's haram, man. Yeah, he's Muslim.
I'll
I
take
respect it.
I'll take it.
A lot of other
Means
Muslim
halal.
things.
That's what you mean.
Yeah, halal, my bad.
That's
what
That's true.
But yeah, man. But so what are you doing now? Like, what are your future projects with dance and stuff? And how do you keep basketball still involved? We can still see the hoop. Like, we can see the hoop, right? Like, obviously basketball is a huge part of it, but
So this is like, I break it down into chapters now. This was heavily influenced on basketball.
what chapter are you at now? You should write a book.
Well, no, we're moving on from. We're gonna be changing a lot of things in this coming year, and there's still gonna be basketball, but it's gonna be a little more sophisticated basketball with the basketball stuff, you know. But the big thing for me actually is everybody's always talking about grinding and growing and all this stuff, and my thing right now is just efficiency and also mental health when you're doing this.
It's important right there.
Yeah, it's super important.
Elaborate on that, because I think a lot of kids don't understand the mental aspect. Because guys, me and Sage, he looks in good shape now, but he was in better shape before, and like I was in pretty good shape and stuff. And so you work so much on the physical, on your skills and all that, and we forget the mental. And then when we stop playing, that's when the mental clicks, and you're like, ah, fuck, I could have been a good player.
Well, check this out. Think about how many guys that we played with. No, everybody that played basketball at our age, at our level, they always like ball was life at a point, right?
Yeah.
But then when you get to late 20s, so after 25,
Even before that, bro, like 20.
yeah, before that. Yo, so
22.
I see guys now, and I'm like, they just got completely out of shape, you know, and they were monsters before. And this is I'm talking about physical part right now. It's like just staying healthy and staying attached to the game, and just keeping your body good. But it's a mental game. Like when I go to the gym now, it's so hard for me to work out because I feel like I have nothing to work out for. Before I wanted to work out because I want to look good on the court. I want to look good in my jersey. I want to feel strong while I was playing. I want to body people.
Biggest light skin.
But but now it's like a lot of things I do, like exercise. It's a mental game. I need that to kind of keep me grounded. I need to spend time with my family. I need to be able to spend time with people without thinking about business. You can't be so consumed by this. So there's a lot of things like I feel like social media became too much of a time waster.
You stay away from it somehow?
Now, this year I'm gonna completely almost cut it. I'll either hire somebody to do social, or I'm trying to be super efficient with it. Because when you're going on your phone 4 hours a day, bro, that does not make sense. It doesn't make, because how many hours you sleep? Everybody's different, but like if you sleep 8 hours, 4 hours is 12 hours. But like the other thing too, when you get off your phone, you want to get back on it. So I don't know. To me, it's just dangerous. So right now, I'm just really focusing on trying to be happy with what I'm doing and make moves not based on peer pressure, which comes from social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and money. I don't want to make my decisions based on money. I want to make it based on I know what the vision is, my curve, my growth curve. I know what's next, and just do that. Don't look too far ahead. Just focus on what you have in front of you now and leverage that towards your success. That's what really I'm
You
focused
do
on.
what you want to do, and then you let the successes come.
Yeah, because sometimes if you're online, you see people doing great things. You don't see anything bad online ever. You know, when you're on Instagram, nobody posts bad stuff about themselves. So I don't know if this happens to you guys, but times you become like you build this negative energy up. It's like envious almost, you know, and you just want to jump steps to get to where you know. So that's not healthy, bro. That is not healthy. That's not healthy for you. You will not be able to make decisions. You'll start overthinking everything. You'll be like, Hoops on the Rise is here right now. You're looking at Balls Life, for example. You know, Balls Life is at not Balls Life, Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report's at an NBA game. You're like, okay, I need to be at an NBA game now. And then you start like, the way you get to that NBA game is not organic. You know, it's more like, let me go buy a ticket and just get in everybody's face and try to kiss up to everybody. But like that's not what it takes to get there, bro. And you won't be happy when you get there selling your soul like that, you know? So
we talked about that.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Because us too is just kind of like the whole point of like, I was talking with Kiwi, but I was talking about I want to get off social media, right? Because I like to spend so much useless energy there.
Yeah.
Like now, I work with it, like on Hoops on Rise. Upload videos and stuff, but I still, like you said, I find that I'm very negative with it. Like I find it's very, very negative for me. Like there's a lot of things I don't approve of, and then I have this negative image of people, and then I'm also envious, and it builds up this jealousy that I'm just like, I'm not in the right state of mind when I'm doing anything, you know?
You can't succeed like you will not but you will not succeed like that. And success is happiness. You have to be happy with Hoops on the Rise. You know, I have to be happy with Dabs. And whoever comes along with us has to be like, they have to see that we're happy, otherwise they won't believe in it. Yeah. So you start, like, I find you make bad decisions, and you start maybe focusing on the wrong things when you become envious and jealous and stuff, you know. So and that's one of the social media I feel does for me. It's the number one tool for building what you're doing right now. It's the best tool, but you have to use it as a tool. You can't use it as like. The same money is the same thing. Money, like what money is the exact same concept. Like when you have too much money and you start spending it on doing things that you never thought you would do, and just you just see a lot of things, man. So right now this year, to answer your question, I just want to learn to be happy with what I'm doing. You know.
I was thinking I was looking into obviously extremes like minimalist lifestyles and stuff.
Yo, bro,
like that.
I took all my shoes in my house. And I just brought them all to a apartment I used to stay at and just dropped them off, like in a bin, because I was like, bro, there's too much stuff in my room. There's too much clothes. I gotta get rid of everything. Like if you're wearing, and I'm not dirty, but a lot of people wear the same things almost every day. You have a uniform, like you know how you dress, you know. Why do you need all these pants? I have pants that I'll never wear. I know I will never wear. Why are they in my closet? It just clutters your life. The social media, your attention, think about your attention. Every 3 seconds you're on a new post. So you have, if your attention's on that, then you have no attention left to focus on what you need to do. So it's like you can't be, because then when you go and you start doing your work, your homework on your business, then next thing you know, God, okay, this is hype, but let me just go back to Instagram. You watch the highlights. Whatever you watch, you know?
Yeah, I find that I'm addicted, and that's why I want to I'll legit be watching a movie or a show, and I'm like, I'll grab my phone, and I'm like, why? I'm not even I'm enjoying this movie.
Yeah, everything's made for it to be so easy to use and addictive. Just go on IG, scroll, okay, next video. Just even double tap, it's a simple action, but you get used to it. It's little stuff like that.
And stuff. I'll watch yesterday, Hoops on Rise, we dropped some videos that got a lot of hype and we got a lot of followers. And I was hyped up for them, but I was like, this literally means nothing. Nothing in my life has changed. Literally. And then I was just
that just comes down to the mindset, the way you see it. When I think of social media, I just know it's a fake world. Like you said, you never see anything bad on social media. Everything is supposed to be good. You know what I mean? So I keep in my head that okay, it looks nice on my screen, but I'm sure on the other side.
See, that's actually pretty wise on your part because you're young.
Yeah, that's it. Like when I see basketball players now, I love basketball, but I needed to get away from it to understand. Yeah. Like any player who is in my mindset, play your career out. One of the biggest things I did was not quit on basketball. I stopped playing when I had no more to give to it.
Yeah.
But that year at Bishop's, I started off really well, and then as soon as I started getting hurt, I was like, bro, I want to quit. And I remember telling Jalil and Chris, because they wanted to quit too at the beginning of the year.
Oh, Jalil always wants to
They wanted to quit, and I'm like, yo, and it was going good for me, so I'm like, yo, bro, don't quit, just stay. Then roles reversed, and I wanted to quit, and Jalil was killing it. Jalil killed it that year. And I wanted to quit. Chris started playing really well, and I was like, bro, they could tell like I wasn't down anymore. And I was actually wanted to cut hair more than I wanted to be at practice. But what I did, and I was injured, I couldn't shoot, but I didn't quit. And that was the biggest thing. I played the whole season out. I played till the end, and that was the biggest thing I did for myself. And that's what created this. It's me, like, those were like hard moments to stay there. I'm talking to one of my roommates, and he's telling me like he's just like kind of, he's just talking about basketball after the game. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to talk about basketball, you know, like I don't like doing this anymore. Like I just don't want to hear anything about anybody. Like I just let me be, you know. And he's talking about basketball. I'm like, why am I so angry? Why am I so angry, you know? Like, and yeah, I didn't quit. So that's, you quit when you want to leave, you know, but you finish the job. You always have to finish the job hard. And that's what I learned from basketball. That's the number one thing I learned from basketball.
That's what I felt too. That's why I never felt any regret when I quit.
Yeah.
Because like
I played so bad, dog. I played so bad, and there's so many reasons to regret it. And that's it. Finish what you're saying.
But you know, I agree because me too. It was like during my 3 years, every 3 years there was some points where I was just like, I wasn't happy. I was just like, yo, I can help this team win. I can help this team in this scenario, this and that. My last year, I got some playing time. I had some big games here and there. I was like, okay, I'm getting my spot, but it wasn't consistent. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna prove to them that I'm gonna play I worked out the whole summer 2-a-days, and it just got to a point where I was like, yeah, they don't believe in me.
Yeah.
Like, they honestly don't. I was like, they honestly don't believe me. There's nothing I can do. Like, I felt I was better than 90% of the guys on the team. I was working harder than them. I was watching film. I was like, yo, I could legit be a starter in this league. And I was just like, I just saw they didn't believe in me. And then at that point, I was just like, I gave everything I had.
Yeah.
Now it's time to help the kids.
Somewhere
I was working out at Burbef too, and then I started, and then they were just like, do you want to coach? And I was like, yeah. But that was like,
it's like it was important for you to finish on a good.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that I gave everything.
Bro, it doesn't feel like a good note though.
Yeah, it never does. It's like a breakup. Like a breakup never feels good.
No.
Like, no matter what, you know. Especially if you still care for the person, it's like, and you just understand that both of you need to grow in different ways. Like it still doesn't feel good. It never is like because you miss them, you think about them. Like, oh, I made a mistake. I'm gonna regret this.
But you learn something.
You learn. But it takes a lot of maturity. But there's also emotions and stuff because you're like.
That's normal because you're investing.
When I stopped playing,
so much.
It was the first time I wasn't on a team in like 8 years, man. Like I didn't even know what to do. I went like existential crisis mode. I was like, what am I? Who am I? Because your whole life people ask you, oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I play basketball for Concordia. I play basketball for Dawson.
All you do is play basketball.
Ball is legit.
Ball was like. And then people ask me like, what do you do? I'm like,
you can tell me this right now. Did you not? And I would think this is for almost every kid that's playing. Once you get into your 17s to 20s, did you not think you were gonna play pro ball?
Yeah.
You thought you would play pro ball. Everybody thinks they're gonna be, and in the back of your head, as unimaginable as it is, you think you're gonna make the NBA. You know. And then even when you're getting into your 20s, and that 20 is way too old. Professional athletes are built and they're ready at 18, you know? So when you get to your 20s and you're still not playing... I
don't know, because, I mean, Jonah Vermillo's playing pro, and he was not a pro.
No, there's guys. There's a ton of guys. There's a ton of guys that play pro.
Brian sucked at 18.
Brian's amazing, bro. I'm very happy for that guy.
Brian couldn't make a layup at 18.
He was...
He couldn't make a layup.
Yeah, some people have different paths then.
Yeah, he was just a crazy athlete, though.
Yeah, he was a freak athlete.
There's more than that, bro. He was just, I don't know. Like, but I saw his Facebook post the other day. He's in Spain. And I was just like, bro, that's amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah?
I remember,
there's a little Sunny kid. The Sunny kid played basketball 1 year. Could dunk. So like.
There's another kid I heard that played. He plays in, I don't know where. Camille.
Yeah, he plays in France.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but there's some of these leagues. No offense, Camille. I know you're probably in a good league, but there's some of these leagues that aren't.
Yeah, but it's just to get up and leave.
Like Xander was playing in a league
that
wasn't the greatest league in the world.
Tell Xander that, bro. I didn't know that. This guy stitched it on you.
Yo, Xander was like, he was playing in this league. I swear, I was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it was not the greatest. He was getting paid.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you play sports, get to that level too, money changes the whole game for everything. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, those smaller leagues, I still go for it, you know, because then you gotta travel. I mean, he was in France for a year.
It's a good experience, man.
You know, you're in France for a year and you're getting paid.
Yeah.
To go to France for a year. You're still dope. You're not getting paid a lot, but you're getting paid.
You're getting paid to ball.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I'll take that.
But yeah, that's the goal with Hoops on the Rise, give that visibility to attract different teams, give them something they can distribute and stuff,
Well, that's what they need. They need a platform to like showcase on. Yeah. Everybody kind of needs that now. The thing kids need to understand now is they're a personal brand. So like their negative energy or the bad body language that they show, and when they got Hoops on the Rise filming the game, and you could see when you guys got the huddle, and you can see one of the guys just like this, bro, you're killing your scholarship opportunities by it looks bad. Like I coach kids, and they're amazing, and you see them just go up levels, and then you see their body language still the same, and it's like, bro. Mm-hmm. And I know as a teenager it's hard to grasp that, but when your coach is telling you gotta fix your body language, you have to fix your body language. Because like I'm not Mike Krzyzewski, but Mike Krzyzewski will come and see that, and there's no chance, bro. He's not no chance.
Like a lot of kids in CJEP are always wondering, I want to go D1 and this. I'm like, you understand? You gotta be perfect. Like not only talented, not only a good student, you have to be a good teammate, and you have to be a leader. Yeah. Like I'm like,
and like it's just you have to understand roles, because when you leave here and you go to a D1 team and you're not playing right away, you got to figure out how you're gonna get minutes, like, and you're not gonna be the same player. Sometimes you have to change that until you get go back to zero. You have to like pick up dirt, maybe only play defense, and until you can become that guy again, Yeah. But that's really what everything is that we're talking about right now. Hoops on the Rise, Dabs, basketball is. If you don't like understand that this is a journey. Exactly. And it's not stopping it's not done until you die, Legit. So you just gotta make sure that you keep your the simple things, like everybody can control body language. Like when you're shooting and you're mad because you missed a shot, you can't it's just, what do you think it's gonna do for your next shot, You can't just fuck and come back and you think you're gonna hit your next shot? Coaches see that, you're killing, you're just ruining your own self-confidence, and you're killing your opportunities to get a scholarship, so.
But it's on every aspect of life. When you start mentally putting yourself down, it just spreads, man.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Everybody does that. I even do that. I do that sometimes now, but it's just you have to check yourself. If you can stop and check yourself, maybe you can change it,
I saw a quote once that was like, if people knew how powerful thoughts were, they would never think, a negative thought again.
No.
Because it's crazy how they influence you, man.
Yeah.
It's
but you gotta expect it almost. He was talking about it's a whole journey, right? So it's gonna take a while, and there's gonna be a lot of hardships that are gonna happen. You gotta expect at some point you're gonna be down, or your shots are gonna be falling. You'll have a point where you just don't score. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen, so you have to expect it. And when it does happen, sure, on the spot you're gonna be like, oh damn, I'm not feeling good, but okay, there's more to do. You know what I mean? So
for me, it's the positive energy is your success. Your destination will not be success, because the destination is always a point that you reach. It's a peak before you start going down the hill again, and then you have to climb another hill. It's a pulse. We're living a pulse. It's everything's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So the sooner you can become aware of that, the sooner you can just realize that your thoughts, the positivity, will change your life. And you have to see yourself as a successful person. If you do not see yourself, if you think you're not successful yet, then you'll never be successful. You have to think you're successful now. It doesn't matter where you're at in your basketball career. You have to think you're successful now. Think positive. Understand who you are, what you bring to the plate as a player, and fit the role that your team needs. And that's it. And just build off of that. Mm-hmm. But if you start, we just spoke about this, when you think you're good, and you're not getting, and there's another guy there, and he's getting playing time, and you think you're better than him, how does that help the team? Mm-hmm. How does that help the team if you go in and suddenly, I said take every shot you want to take, but suddenly you start making uncharacteristic plays, forcing plays, when your job was just to play defense, and you're forcing things. It's different when you get an open shot and you take it, but you're forcing it. So it's you gotta really check yourself, and the sooner you do that in basketball, that's why you'll see guys like Brian just goes like super far. You know that he never tried to do too much, and he's a pro now. Like there's plenty of guys. Do
you find it interesting that like now that you've attained more and more success, and now that you're focusing more on your mental health and your physical health, and you're looking at all the details? Because I find that when you're starting, you don't really focus on that, you know?
No, because you don't know. You think it's, and again, credit to Instagram. Everybody's like doing something.
Do you visualize? Do you use visualization or anything like that?
I don't.
Do that?
You do?
Yeah. I have like vision boards.
Oh really?
Like
God,
if you see
this guy legit 25.
No.
Stop lying, bro.
No, like,
This guy's way too mature. At 18, I was legit eating crap dinner and hot dogs. And
Yeah, you were 17 last year then.
yeah.
Oh, 17, 18. Yeah.
You came here with Kyle last year.
Last time when we did the
first time you came here. When's the first time you came
The
here?
first time I came here, I was
Yeah,
17.
you're 17.
Damn, that's crazy. Like a university guy.
Yo, legit.
That's nuts.
And he's actually wise too. It's weird, man.
Damn.
That's like it's facts. Like yo, if you visualize it.
But you know what? I just try to like state everything. You know, like I just put it out like in the universe type thing. You know, like
Yeah.
I'll say what I want. I believe what's gonna happen.
The law of
and I'll say
attraction.
it. Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
I really believe in that law of attraction.
Yeah.
But you gotta work for it too. A lot of people think that like law of
You just
attraction
say
is
it,
just
yeah.
you say like, oh okay, I will be a successful rapper, for
Yeah.
example, and they're just like, okay, like when is it gonna happen? No, you gotta like work for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, it's just you have to keep faith. That's it. And
Yeah,
that's really when you become successful. Is when you believe in everything that you're doing. You
Yeah.
know, because then you don't have. There's nothing else that's gonna get in the way of that.
But to be honest, you actually influenced me a lot because I was.
Bless up.
I'm telling you, because the thing was like, because I saw you and you believed so much. Like we started off, he was like 2 streets over there or 2 streets that
No,
way.
that way, up there.
That way,
Yeah.
where his dad, right? Little apartment, hot as hell in the summer. Like this guy's cutting hair with no shirt because there's no AC.
yeah.
I'm sweaty,
dog.
so the hair's sticking, so you have no idea where the fade is. Like
Yeah.
it was just random haircuts. It was
Bad
just like,
summers.
I was like, yo, take a shower, let me know how it looks. Like I can't. And then like, but he believed so much, and then he moved up to what was it called? Sub B.
Sub.
Picture.
That's over there. Well, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. It's like his dad's like
Yeah.
it's a little like shoe store, clothing, vintage stuff, and he's just in the window cutting hair.
Yeah.
And but you believe so much. I was like, and this guy, then you got a kid, and I was like, okay, he's gonna quit now
Yeah.
because he needs money. He's got a kid. Like you can't just like be like, oh, okay, I hope this barbershop works out and my kid is there. You know, like.
Bust up.
And he was like, no, like nothing changed. He was like, he was actually happy. I was like, he told me super casual. He was like, yeah, I got a kid. I'm like you just got her pregnant? He's like, no, she's born like last week. I was like, what do you mean? Super chill. And I was like, yo, you believe so much that like when me and Russ started talking about like blowing this thing up, I was like, yo, I believe in this, man. Like I legit. And I was like, Sage believed in this thing.
Yeah.
I can believe in my thing. And those talks we had, it was super influential. But it's odd because you probably didn't know you had that impact on me.
No, I don't know I have it on anybody. Like, yo, even when I post stuff on YouTube now, I get some DMs and messages sometimes, and I'm like, damn, bro, it's like, you just gotta take it, like, you know? Because a lot of times before I would just be like, oh no, but you inspired me, you know? But like, sometimes you just gotta take it in. You just gotta take it in.
Yeah, because like it's odd, man. You don't know who you're affecting, you know? You
Yeah.
honestly never know. You really never know, you know? Like, I coach a lot of players, and like, some of them I'm really involved in and stuff, and then other ones are just like, yo, Inti, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know? Or like, last year I had one of the parents of a kid come up to me and say, thank you, like, you helped my kid. I'm like, whoa.
Yo,
Like, I didn't even know I helped your kid.
Yeah,
And that means the kid's talking to his mom about me.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, that's why you have to be conscious of what you're saying, how you talk to people. Like, everyone's dealing with different things, and you gotta help them in whatever way you can, you know?
Once you realize, like, this is back to basketball. Like, once you grow up, because a lot of people in the same situation that we spoke about, not getting their playing time, they think they're nice, you know? But once you grow up, and you're always saying, like, you're blaming your coach for everything, and you end your basketball career, then you get into something like this, building your own, you're building from happiness, you know, building hoops on the rise. You realize that, like, you break these things down, you're like, all these things were important. What coach told me to do, I needed to do to get my playing time. And he actually wasn't a bad coach. He had a system, and he wanted me to be a part of it, and I didn't want to be a part of it because I wanted to do something else. And like, when I look back at my coaches, all the times I hated on my coaches, it was like, I can't really hate on them because they shaped me, and what they were telling me at the time, I didn't register. I couldn't register because in my head I was playing off of Michael. I was playing off of Michael Jordan, like trying to be that guy, you know, and thinking. That's why when I watch kids now, I'm just like, how? Because I know everybody thinks they're.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks they're the number one draft pick.
So like, I coach the kids now, and I have kids on my team now that like want more playing time or want this, and even though I ask me like I'll play in the summer and like I do well because they're still kids, so like obviously even if they're very talented, I'm older, I have more experience, I have a little bit more skills, so I'm able to dominate them. Right? Oh, Auntie, why didn't you get more playing time? Like I checked your stats, you average like 7 points a game, and it's like, and I used to think like, I used to get really mad at my coaches, like you said. And then I understand there's two things. There's one, I was immature. I didn't want to play a role that they wanted me to play. And then there was also the fact that like the offensive system was just bad for me. Like if I just looked at it like from that point of view, I wouldn't have been so frustrated, you know? Like Concordia when I was there was super defensive and slow paced and like not a lot of ball movement, nothing like that, which is not beneficial for my skills. And then now what actually made me super nostalgic is I went to Concordia and now they're playing this fluid style, pass, shoot threes. And I'm like, damn, like it was just timing, you know. Like if I was younger and I went to Concordia now, I would succeed.
But now you're doing it for the kids, right? So it's like you went through that for a reason. You stuck with Concordia because you could have easily transferred, but you stuck with Concordia. And now it's your journey of bravery. You know?
That's what's interesting. Like you don't know what your journey is gonna be like. Yeah. You don't. I bet you. Like you imagine you'd be successful, but you probably didn't imagine this. Like.
Well, no, yeah. Like I don't imagine, but even like when you're doing this, when you're playing basketball, you're always 10 years ahead anyway. You know, you're always 10 years ahead of your vision. So you think you're gonna make the NBA when you're 14. Yeah. You get to 18, you didn't make the NBA yet. But along those lines, you probably found some stuff that you like to do.
Exactly.
And that was a part of your vision.
That's why I'm a little envious of you, man. Like this guy wants to be a reporter and all that. Like,
yeah, he's killing it.
But they had that vision. Like it's not even like we met you at what 17. It was not even like.
Yeah, well, those are the people.
Like you're lucky, man. Like you're lucky the fact that you found a passion so quickly, and you're lucky that you're lucky that me and Russ are awesome people.
You adopted it, right? You adopted Korea.
Yeah, legit. Well, Russ adopted him a little more. I'm like that stepdad that comes in on the weekends to make sure he's okay.
No, but I think the important part about that is just like related to everything we're talking about, just like loving the actual journey and not the end goal. Once you get to the end goal, like you're just done. There's nothing after that. You know what I mean? So once you fall in love with the journey, that's when like
that's why you
just do it for you. You know what I mean? You like it, and
it's easy to see. You know, like the passionate people you work with.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You work with Reggie, who's a very passionate dude. Shane's a very passionate dude. Like we work with him. Like me and Russ talk, and we're like, oh, what can we do to like boost our company? You know? But we just gotta find 3 more Kareems that don't exist. You know, like they're rare. Like it's like if we find 3 more Kareems, we'll be balls.
The scariest part of business stuff.
Yeah, like we'll be balls. Like if you find 3 more Reggies, you'll be like, I'm good. I'm done. I'm not cutting hair anymore. Like me and Russ will be like, oh, we got 3 more Kareems. We're cool. Now we gotta work less. Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, and it's easy to see who's on a journey and who's just chilling. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But also, like,
that's why we think you're 25 because you're way wiser than you're supposed to. And you look a little old.
I'm just doing.
You should moisturize or something. You moisturize?
Feels like you'd be blushing right now. Happy now, yeah.
No, like I'm just doing me. Like I do what I like.
It's that velvet cake. It's a little blush.
Like bro, I like talking about balls. So I was like, oh, let's do a podcast. Let's start talking about balls.
This was his idea. It wasn't even my idea. Like, you know me, I don't like talking. I don't like being in the spotlight of things. Like half the people don't even know I'm part of Hoops on a Rise. Like, I don't tell anyone.
That's pretty hype stuff.
Just do stuff. Like you like it, do it. Especially now, like you have a platform.
But you realize this at 18, bro. Me and him realized this at like 24.
No, we like basketball, bro.
We like basketball. We didn't realize just to do what makes us happy.
You know, my nightmare would be is if I just never experienced this, but like what happens if you finish playing basketball and you don't trust your experiences with basketball and you don't automatically, like you really have a short window to translate everything you've experienced with basketball into real life. And if you don't do that, then you wasted 20 something. It feels, you didn't waste, but it feels like you wasted. So my night, like I thought about this before. I'm like, bro, what if I didn't find barbering right after, like during basketball? Like what the hell would I have done? Because as soon as I stopped playing ball, I done school. I was like, bro, how am I sitting through this BS? You know, like I'm not taking in anything. and it's me. I just don't want to be here, and I'm not listening to what you're saying. So it's like, why am I even here right now? Yeah. So imagine you're in that situation, but whether you finish school or you don't, you just don't know how to translate that into life.
Yeah, no, it's
like you're lost. You're a baby again. You know.
That's why I tell people, if you're gonna say ball is life, you gotta start relating ball to life.
Yeah.
You know.
It has to. It's like such a long and rocky journey, you know.
That's what we got. When we got that ball is life, but there's life after ball.
Yeah.
But it's still all interrelated, because if you don't relate it, then like you said, what
you
learn?
lose all that. That was so much experience.
It's a lot of knowledge. It's just, that's why to everything I'm in, my relationships, my friendships, my business now, it's like this is why ball made me who I am, and this is what I learned. I know I have a lot of flaws, so I work at, but my flaws were highlighted in basketball. Like I was like, okay, I'm a bit selfish here.
Go ahead.
Pretty much.
No, but like the mindset stays the same. It's just like the medium that changes. You know what I mean? Like for us, for like hoops on, like it's basketball. You know what I mean? That's the tool we used, or that we had before, that taught us all these lessons and everything, right? Yeah. And you translate that into everything else. The mindset stays the same.
Well, we're playing off of passion, because you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid as a high school, CJEP, university person. You're not getting paid. So it's like, even when you start getting paid in something, all that energy has to come. You get paid more money. Honestly, you'll get paid a lot more money if you're able to back that energy into whatever thing you do next, you know?
Yeah, like, but whatever you want to be like in life, like it could be something simple. Like people think, okay, I have to be an entrepreneur, like business.
That's a word, bro. I don't want to talk about entrepreneur, but like, what is like? Think about it. Like, this is an Instagram. This is the social media word. Like, entrepreneur is
those influencers.
Yeah, it's not any. It's really you just. Honestly, if you're an entrepreneur, you have to deal with more BS. I don't want to break everything down right now, but it's really just a word. Yeah. If you have an opportunity to be a part of something special, whether you started it or not, I think that is key. It doesn't matter who started it. It just, if you want to be a part of a winning team, go ahead. It doesn't matter who, like, just, it doesn't matter. You know, just go win. Go win and be happy.
You want to be a journalist. Like, I wish you the best, and I hope that you reach that pinnacle of being a journalist. But like, and that's a good goal to have, you know? And like, if you want to be a lawyer, like, go be a lawyer.
But and the other thing too, bro, is it doesn't end with you becoming a journalist. It doesn't end with it doesn't end with any of that.
Yeah, I want to be a journalist, but that's not all I want to do. You know what I mean? And again,
you want to be a rapper?
No, I want to be a rapper.
I wanted to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper.
But low-key, you can do it. And if you don't want your face out there, just put your music on SoundCloud. No one knows like who you are. There's everything to do whatever you want, bro. There's this chick I found not long ago.
Creeping.
No.
So what's her at?
I don't know where her at. Bro. She built a business of painting on plates.
Yeah.
She just likes painting. She was like, oh, let me just do it on plates, right? Ceramic plates. And now like a bunch of celebrities and people like follow her and everything. She has like over 100K stuff. By painting plates, you can do like anything.
My homie Travis told me, I remember he came into, I don't know where I was at. I might have been still cutting my dad's house. But he's like, I was talking and like when I'm talking a lot, I'm trying to find my way, you know? So I'm just talking to everybody. And he tells me, bro, you can make $1 million doing anything. So you really don't have to worry about, you just have to make sure you like what you're doing, you know?
Exactly.
And what I come to understand now, what I really believe is the principles. So it's like understanding that's a process and not a marathon, not a sprint. There's principles to becoming, or to surviving mentally this game. You gotta adopt those principles. But literally anything. You can become a millionaire off of being a garbage man. You can become a millionaire off of anything, bro. And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube and search up millionaire and any word, and you'll find somebody who's done it. You know, honestly.
And as long as you do what you like you won. Because if you like something, obviously you're just gonna keep doing it. Yeah. So you do it more and more, and then that's how you build stuff.
Yo, Russ, how long have we been going?
Yo, that was old.
Too long.
It's probably over an hour. I'm not even gonna lie.
That was long.
Damn! You gonna cut this? You gotta cut this.
I don't know.
Yo, we might have to cut this up in like 2 parts.
Your camera's done? It's off?
No, I still can go.
What
I
time
still
is
have
it?
9 hours left if you want to go.
You want to go 9 hours?
Well, you guys are gonna cut this, right?
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock? Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, okay.
So I think we should wrap it up.
Should we cut it in like 2 parts?
Maybe. Well, we'll see how it looks
That's
after.
how it goes.
I don't know. One shot.
What's that?
Like Joe Rogan, like, he go like for like
That's
3
true.
hours.
Yeah.
You talked for 3 hours?
Yeah, no, best podcast out there too. Check it out. Best podcast.
But this is good
Yeah,
content.
the Mike Tyson podcast. Like
Mike-
last
Mike-
Yeah, you want to hear crazy?
No, Mike Tyson was on Joe Rogan.
I saw that. And did you see the part where he said he does it? He refuses training anymore?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not training.
Because he gets back into that mental state of like
Yeah, he
killing
doesn't
somebody.
like that. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I don't like that.
That's crazy.
He's like, yeah, I just smoke a lot of weed, just chill. You know,
I was like, yeah, that's intense. That's it. But he was intense.
Yeah,
so.
he was like, yeah. Well, first time I did cocaine when I was 9. First time I
Like
did.
this casual.
He's from a place called Cat's Kill.
Yeah.
Like that's like it sounds crazy, dog. Like
Yeah, no,
what the hell?
legit. Anybody didn't see it, check it out. Crazy podcast. You learn a lot. Yeah, I think we'll cut it here.
This is a good episode though. This is very.
That Gem City over here. I told you, like, the thing I said it last week. I was like, yo, good thing that Sage because he's wiser than me. You know, like I look super wise next to this guy because he's 18, but like now I look like a normal person. But
We're feeding off of each other.
yeah, but yeah. So thank you, Sage.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being
I'll
our
have
first
you out
guest.
again because this was legit.
Oh yeah, no for sure.
Yeah, we get on to talk basketball, bro. I have a lot of garbage to talk about NBA stuff or anything.
Yeah, next time we'll talk more basketball. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We talked a lot of basketball.
This is just a lot of gems more so.
Way more gems.
Yeah.
Get me at the end of this CJEP and university season. I want to see how it turns out. I want to see if Vandy actually gets
Undefeated. Alright, so we'll come to you guys. We'll have Sage back on at the end of the season.
Get some feedback. Let me know if I talk too much.
No, for sure. It's a podcast. You're supposed to talk. But no, we'll cut it up. We'll send you some stuff. But yeah, but thank you guys.
Thank you guys very much.
What say?
Okay, let me do this real quick, okay? Yo, if someone watched the whole thing, we'll give you a t-shirt. How about that?
That's right.
I'll give you a t-shirt too.
Yeah.
Yo.
First 10 people to message us and watch the whole thing.
You get 2 t-shirts.
Okay, dude, okay. First 10 people to say they watched the whole thing.
Well, 5 people. We're not that.
5 people? Okay, 5 people.
No, give them 10 t-shirts, bro.
Alright,
You
10.
gotta get it out. Get everything out.
Okay, we're just giving everything, okay?
My
10,
bad.
10 people who message us.
So 10 people, the first 10
Yeah,
people
first
who
10
message
people.
us that watched the whole thing and until this part.
Should put this right before the end though.
They
Because
write in the comment. The first 10 people who write a comment below the
In
video.
the comments.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
I want a free t-shirt.
alright, first 10 comments get a free t-shirt from Hoops on Rise and Dams.
I bless.
damn.
Okay, but you gotta say, wait, you gotta comment, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sounds good.
Take crumbs, big bread, baby. Let's
Yes,
go.
There you go. Alright.